No,
It's
I don't
not
think
my internet.
it's not his internet. Were you
Here
able
we
to
go.
log back in?
All right, we're back on. All right, so
Okay.
let's try this again.
Still don't see it. There you go.
I can hear it now.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. You've been working, but you're flirting
Good.
with the weekend. You can freak out. One in a million. You're a gem shine when the light grows dim. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause,
Yeah.
no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
And welcome to the re-airing of Generation Shock Part 2. And I hope you guys can hear us out there. Viper, are you
Let's see.
still
Let me
with
see. I'll
us?
tell you right now.
Yeah, let me tell me.
Yeah, I can hear myself laughing. So we're good.
Okay.
We're good. We're
I
good.
apologize. We had some technical difficulties. We are trying out some new things. We had special guests jumping in. There's all kinds of stuff going on. But the bottom line today of all days is
It's
Turkey
the
Day.
Turkey Day episode. That's right. Gobble gobble, motherfuckers. Let's go. So I'm not going to reintroduce ourselves because you know what? If you don't know who we are by now, get the fuck out of here and stop watching the show. Okay? It's that simple. We all know who everybody is. So let's just hop right in. We want to talk about a monster day in sports and
Yeah.
You messed up
monsterly
your own
bad
intro.
playing. There's a monsterly bad game this week by one quarterback in the league. He might have a lot of rings, but he also has a lot more interceptions this year than he did last year. And that's our boy Brady. What do you think about that guy this week? Did you watch that game, Messiah?
I did. Actually, my wife was like, she's like, he's a traitor and all that. She appreciates everything he did, but she's like, I want them to lose. She was rooting for the Rams. And I was like,
She got her wish then.
I
That
was
pick
like-
six at the end. Well, not
yeah,
pick six, but still that pick.
yeah, it was a pick. I was like, damn it. I was rooting for them, bro. I'm rooting for them because the Patriots ain't doing good this year. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go, Tom Brady. Let's go.
That's what I heard when Tom Brady went for that touchdown. Wah, wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
yeah.
So, besides that, there was a couple buys. I lost in one of my fantasy football leagues. I'm very sad. DeAndre Swift got a concussion. Mixon got put on IR. Gallman was on a bye week. It was just a bad week, and I am officially knocked out of the first of my 4 leagues. But I am still in the
Uh-oh.
playoff hunt in the last 3, so I'll keep you guys posted as it goes on a little bit later down the road. Real quick, I want to give my condolences out there to Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals. He got a tore ACL and MCL. He is obviously done for the season. Hopefully, he has a quick and speedy recovery, and he'll be back out in the playing field next season. He looked really good out there to start as a rookie and a #1 overall pick. But some things happened, and the breaks didn't go his way. I mean, sorry, that's a little too soon, probably. But unfortunately, things didn't go
Too
quite the
soon.
way we expected with that. So,
I might change my background. Fuck around like this and change my background. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just a
said
little
that
upset
shit.
because I spent all that time, even with you messing me up the whole time, getting those individual camera shots. We'll have to try to make that work next time. Get some individual camera
Yeah.
shots going. But as I said before, guys, we're gonna hop right in and we're gonna talk about that first topic, and it's all about. That's right. I just like hearing
Gobble,
that turkey,
gobble.
That turkey. So gobble gobble, and let's start with it. Thanksgiving's here, and what are you most excited for? What are you most excited for when it comes to Thanksgiving?
Excited or thankful? Which one you want to do first?
What did I just say?
You said excited.
Okay, so that's the one I want to do first then. I mean, it's not rocket science, guys. Hello.
I
He's
What
like,
are you
go first.
excited for about Thanksgiving? Then we'll talk
you go
about what
first.
we're thankful for. I'm trying to lead us into segues and topics, but whatever. You don't
I'm
want to
sorry.
follow.
I'm sorry. You're the one. You're leading this. Go ahead. I forgot.
All right.
Nah.
So go ahead, Goldo. What are you excited about for Thanksgiving?
food. Like everybody should
Yum,
be.
yum, yum,
Food.
yum, 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 yum.
So
Everybody knows Thanksgiving dinner tastes better on Saturday.
what's your favorite dish then?
Ah, shit.
All
Got you
the
on
great
that.
food. What's that one thing that you're just like, man, I only really eat on Thanksgiving. I'm so excited to get to eat it. Oh my goodness.
Listen, In a Puerto Rican household, it's the same menu for every birthday, holiday, and special event, which is arroz con gandule and pernil. It's the same dish with some pasteles next to it and some guineito en escabeche with molleja, which is green bananas with some chicken gizzards on the side.
So you guys don't have something that you don't normally do, but you do it for that holiday?
We get Spanish, man. We do the same dish every year.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with
And
that.
it's like
Nothing wrong
every
with
year
that.
tastes amazing. And we
Hey.
look forward to it.
I hear you. So
But we
Messiah,
roast the
oh,
whole
go ahead.
pork, though.
What was that?
We roast the whole pork.
Well, most people
Okay.
eat turkey, so expand.
So for us, we do pork. No, some people like
Motherfucker.
turkey.
So
Let
you
me check
you
my
roast the whole pig? You like the whole head and all, or is it just
Head
just
and
the
all.
body? Oh, you do like a full roast.
full roast. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that must be
damn.
good. That skin is like tough, like cracks.
Dude, I did one. We did one time with family friends, and it was where they buried it. You know what I'm talking? One of those pig roasts. Those are fun.
Oh, like they do in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you see the whole pig like roasting with that stick up his ass out his mouth, just slowly turning.
You
By
know
the
how
end
he
of
gets
it-
excited when he talks about things sticking in one end and out the other. Of course, that's his favorite
Maybe I was
part.
like,
Ooh,
"That sounds
freaky.
weird." As I said, it sounds weird, but I was like, we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah. I mean,
And taste easy. Hey, that skin is crispy. If you like some chicharrón, that's the way to get it.
okay.
And
Yeah.
I don't know you would like some. I know you like some of that.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, fuck yeah, I do. That's just delicious. Dude, there was a spot by work that shut down. It was called Rice and Beans. And that's one of the first places I ever truly tried that stuff out. And they would have it, and they would literally grab out these thick ass scissors and just cut that piece of
Just
skin
cut it.
and flop it on. I was like, oh, it's so good, so bad, so good. Oh my goodness.
That's the best part. It's like, oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Especially when you bite into it and it just drips right through here. Oh.
So what do you got, Messiah? What are you most excited about for Thanksgiving?
So, well, what I'm most excited about is since what over 9 years? Yeah, over 9 years that I've done Thanksgiving at home. At home, that's what I'm
Okay.
excited about. I'm actually get to spend it with the wife, the brother-in-law. You know, we're gonna have a dinner here. They just bought a turkey, and we're about to stuff that motherfucker and just eat the shit out of it. So, slow roast it and cook it nice and slow. We're gonna eat some pasteles, courtesy of Josue, courtesy of Godos of Pasteles. My wife is gonna cook some rice. So, you know, I'm excited. So excited.
I just want to know, viewers, do me a favor, comment down below if you notice how both of them got very sexual about their foods. Or is that just me? Like, please let me know, viewers. Type it in the chat box. Am I wrong that they got pretty sexual just now?
All I
or-
said
or
was gonna
is-
stuff the shit out of that turkey. That's all I said.
You
'Cause
said
I
he's
haven't
talking
eaten
about wearing
one-
it. Putting it all over his body and shit. His motherfucker's gonna get the skin of the turkey like Silence of the Lambs. Hello, Clarice.
Yup.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Telling you, man.
Listen,
Oh.
listen. We Hispanics, we love food, and when it comes to parties, even if you made that same food like yesterday, it will taste better on the party for some reason.
Yeah, I will say you hit the nail on the head though earlier when you talking about leftovers. Thanksgiving's always better the next day. Pfft, I don't
Oh,
know what
yeah.
it is. Oh man, it's so
I don't
good.
know what it is.
I think the
I
thing
don't know
I'm
what
most
it-
excited about is that I get to wake up and start drinking beer mimosas, and at 12:30 there's a football game, and I got football all the way through. It's gonna be like a Sunday on a Thursday because you don't get to watch Sunday football really.
Oh, that's true. Also, football all day though.
Yeah, and it starts early, like at 12:30. So, and then the nice thing is there's going to be all kinds of little hors d'oeuvres and shit because I get to spend it with my family this year. My sister's going to be cooking up, and she's already got plans for all kinds of little things throughout. Like she got me lox, which is the salted salmon, so I can go grab
Yeah.
some bagels first thing in the morning. Start off with some bagels. Then she's already got goat cheese hors d'oeuvres worked up for me and stuff like that. And then we're gonna have the actual dinner. They just made the brine tonight, so it's gonna sit in the brine for over 24 hours and freaking just soak up the juices and everything. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
most excited about football, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Like, can't wait. There's gonna be some horrible games and maybe a game postponed depending on the COVID breakout. with Baltimore and Pittsburgh, so we'll see what happens with that. But I hope that game goes through because that's gonna be a definitely great game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely some of the things. So going from what we're excited about, let's jump right into then what we're thankful for. Yo, Messiah, you kick it off this time. Tell me what you're thankful for this year.
Well, I'm thankful that we all still have our jobs. I'm thankful that I still have my job, right? I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for God keeping me healthy during this time too, and us with the influx of people that we deal with every day. Knock on wood.
Wish I had a knocking noise.
Like we haven't even caught anything. We haven't gotten any COVID, so that's a blessing right there. So I'm thankful for that. Because we now it's hitting close to home. I actually know somebody who has it, and is really, really sick. Got sick from it, and now is recovering, and it's a scary moment, So that's what I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I get to spend it with the wife, the brother-in-law, get to call home, right? Say, happy Thanksgiving on FaceTime that day versus, having to eat early, like around early in the morning, afternoon, and then going to work after. This year it's not going to do that, so I'm thankful for that. Thankful for the viewers, that we continue doing this for 8 months in a row. Is the reason why, my thing is this, I don't want to miss a week. So if I have to do it early, I'll do it early. If I want to be consistent all the way through. That's why, that's why last time I got mad at you, so I'm thankful you didn't, you didn't just throw your hands in the air. You're like, fuck it, I'm gone. You know what? I don't need this shit. Fuck out of here. So I'm thankful for my co-hosts being so patient with me and, putting up with my shit. So there's a lot I'm thankful for.
I just don't want. I want to remind you of one thing real quick. You don't have to fill in for Nelly's time, right? We kind of got the show worked out, so we can still have the same amount of time without having Nelly here. So feel free if you want to, if you don't want to fill in for him today. But go ahead, Goldo. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for a lot of things. Especially despite being COVID out there. I'm grateful that my direct family members and my coworkers are healthy. Glad none of them actually caught COVID and went to majors. I'm grateful that, like I said, we're hopping off Messiah, we're all alive and kicking, despite being horrible times. During this whole pandemic when it started, it was just horrible. You couldn't see your friends, your family members for a while. Now it's slowing down, yes, but it's still big. But I'm like I said, I'm just thankful for health, for good health. That's it. That's all I'm thankful for. Thank you, God, because we're still healthy, alive and kicking.
Yeah. I think this year I'm just thankful for since it's obviously on me now. I'm just thankful for family and friends. Obviously, it's been a rough year for everybody. Everybody's going through a lot of stuff. I'm thankful that my dad's going to live for another year and everything's going, he's, getting through this thing healthy because I haven't seen him in quite a long time now because of this COVID. So I'm thankful that he's still alive and kicking. And, he went through a surgery to replace his knee or some shit and he's recovering well and he's doing good. So definitely thankful for that. I'm thankful for the show, getting the opportunity I get to spend with you guys, my friends, because I guarantee without this, I wouldn't see you guys every week. So I'm thankful to have a little time to, piss off Lewis and make, Goldo laugh every week, so it's a good time getting these arguments.
The same way you just said it. You piss off Messiah just now, you made me laugh at the same time.
Exactly. There you go. And, I'm thankful for my sister and my nieces and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Get to spend the holiday with them. My nieces, they piss me off all the time. They're such little brats, but I'm still thankful for them because there's a lot of good times as well. Despite all the bad times. So, it's kind of, what I'm there for. So talk about family and friends and stuff though. So let's move into the next one. Who do you spend Thanksgiving with? Family or friends? What are you usually doing? Or is it a mixture of both? I know as we get older, sometimes friends, people will go with their family for a little bit when you start to get in your 20s and 30s, and then you end up having Friendsgiving after a while too. So which one is it that you guys do?
So for me, this is how I do it because I have a big ass family, and like when it comes to my friends, there's only like the main one, which is my best friend. I'm always like either going to his house or to my family's house. So the way I split it is if I'm having Thanksgiving with my family, I'll do New Year's Eve with him. If I'm doing New Thanksgiving with him, I'll do New Year's Eve with my family. So I split it in between. So I'll dedicate one full day to my family, one full day to my friends. So this Thanksgiving, I'm spending with my family because my brother's coming from Tennessee. So be able to have the whole family together. And I know for a fact that on New Year's Eve he's not going to be in town because he already said what he wants to go in. I don't know, somewhere in the woods in Alaska. I don't know, somewhere. So I'll decide that time I just go with my best friends. So family this time for me.
All right, what do you got, Messiah?
To me, in the past, I've always used to start it off, with either, my family and then go from who I call my second family, my second mom, go to her house, have a great dinner over there also, and then go to a different friend's house. When I joined the band, I used to go to like one of the band members' mother's house, and we used to go different. We used to house hop, right, throughout the whole day, and then same thing. It repeats again for Thanksgiving. I mean, for Christmas, and it repeats for New Year's, where you go the whole day to like people's houses, and then that's how I usually spend it. Mostly family first, and then friends, and then go around and all that. And then as I got older, I actually started spending more time with my second family, what I call my second family, and then friends and all that. It's just away from the family and all that. So
Yeah.
friends and family.
Young, you always spend it with family. As I got older, we started to do more like I'd still sometimes go and hang out with the family, and then we'd all meet up afterwards. And we may not do dinner, but we did desserts and drinks and things like that. I know last year I was with my friend's family. They came over, our apartment, and we did a collective Thanksgiving there, which is kind of cool, kind of like a potluck. So it was almost all, I think, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think my dad might have even joined that. But we did it kind of at, it was a friend thing with the roommate and I and his family and my family, and we kind of all met in a middle ground, which was kind of cool and fun. But I'm definitely excited this year. This year's going to bring back a lot of memories because with my parents being divorced, I didn't really grow up in New Jersey. But Thanksgiving and Christmas, mainly Thanksgiving more than even Christmas, was like that middle ground where I always went to Jersey. It was at my grandparents' house. We always did Thanksgiving together as one big family there. My aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and it's been a long time since we've done anything like that. My last grandparent passed away in 2008. So, and then shortly after there, I started with my company. So I haven't done Thanksgivings in quite a while. So to kind of get that feeling back again, I think it's kind of exciting, kind of cool. I know not everybody's going to, come to Thanksgiving this year because of COVID. So there will be a lot of family members, not necessarily here, but there'll be enough around to kind of make it fun. So, that's kind of how I spend mine. Like, I'll be honest though, if I had a group of friends, I'd have dinner with my family and then either bounce or have them come over, you know what I mean? And usually, do the second half as a group. That's, what I'm kind of accustomed to now. So,
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
It's one thing I would like to say before we move on to the next segment is, this year it's very, very different. COVID is has made a lot of changes, and we had to learn and adapt with living with COVID, and all that. And it's sad that sometimes I start thinking this is why I'm thankful also, is because there's a lot of families out there that lost family members during this pandemic, and they don't get to spend time with that family. It's going to be not only they can't spend time with their family because with the CDC says let's not gather together in big groups and all that, but those people that lost their family during this pandemic, it's going to be hard this year for them. So add that to not being able to be with family, and it kind of sucks. So
yeah,
for those people out there, we wish you the best, and I hope you guys have like a great time out there. If you guys could be with somebody you love, and spend some time with somebody you love, because we know it's a rough year and it's going to get rougher. Hopefully it doesn't, but it's going to get rougher because the colder it is.
Yeah.
It's rough.
As you guys travel and stuff, just do it safely. You know, keep your distance, wear your mask, do the little things. But let's jump into the next topic, because if not, we're gonna have another long conversation with Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Without that fourth person, he starts to ramble a little bit, guys. So let's reel him back in. And this topic came about because of Messiah. And
Spoiler alert.
so I don't know if you two heard that, but I just hit my spoiler alert button. And what we're going to talk about is, when is it too soon in today's day and age before you can talk about something to somebody or post it on social media? What is the time frame that you need to allow for the people to have the opportunity to intake the shows? I mean, you remember back in the day, there's no TiVo and shit. Like, unless like you hooked your VCR up to the TV, you weren't recording shit. So when something came out live, like when you're watching those shows live as they came out, you could talk about them the next day. Because guess what? If you didn't see it, you're probably not going to see it. You weren't able to go on the internet and find the clip and all that, right? So now, though, with everything being on demand, with next day television at your disposal, with being able to record anything, what is the legal time frame that you must wait before you post? So
I'll go ahead. For me, like, I say at least 4 days. At least 4 days for me to catch on. You know, if we're watching it the same show and we're like, you know, I'm busy with work and my next day off is like 3 days after the show that I can actually watch it, then yeah. But if I've not watched not one single episode and you're already on episode 12 or 11, and you just tell me what happened on that episode, or we fighting, because I have not watched not one episode from The Mandalorian this whole season. Messiah.
No, you haven't watched one episode?
Not one episode. Because I actually want to watch the whole season, like, on one go. That's not gonna happen, but I want to binge it.
Yeah,
I know
Yep.
Disney Plus is doing like episode each week or something like that. I just want to binge it. You feel me?
I do. And see, right there is the problem. You say 4 days, but it's not 4 days. And this is the reason why it's nope. There ain't no in between. There is no 4 day rule. The rule is, in today's day and age, you should never post on social media about a show, number one, unless it's over a year old. Okay?
What?
Let me finish. Number one.
Okay.
And number two, you never speak about a show in front of somebody without a disclaimer and specifically ask them, have you seen this yet? Okay.
On that part,
there is no time frame. Okay. Because here's the thing is, normally speaking, I am 100% with Goldo. I don't want to watch it week by week anymore. I want my content all at once. I want to go from episode to episode to episode. So the first season of The Mandalorian, for instance, I didn't watch a single episode until it ended. Until the whole series was over. Then I watched it. This year, I'm completely different. I'm caught up on every single episode, right? So sometimes I'm in different types of moods. So you're never allowed to bring up something without saying, hold on a second, have you seen it first, right? But you can't post shit on social media, because listen, there's some shows that I'm not trying to watch. I'm catching up on other things. I got other things going on. I may watch it 6-7 months from now because I know it's on Netflix and I know it's going to be there and I'm good. So I feel like if you're going to post something once it's a year, it's like, all right, man, if you ain't watched it by now, you ain't watching it. You know what I'm saying?
So here's my thing.
But this ain't like The Sopranos, where, you know, Lewis don't understand. Loose lips sinks ships, and with Lewis, man, you're going down fast.
Well, it's a good thing the ships don't have no lips. Now, so here's the thing. Here's my thing, right? By the way, it's Messiah. Anyway, so here's the thing.
Oh,
I agree with Viper. I agree with Viper, right? So, the best part about, like, okay, once we found out that everybody is watching Game of Thrones at work, right? The next day, it was like discussion. Yo, did you notice this? Did you notice that? Oh, that was reference to this and reference to that. But we did first ask, did you watch this episode?
Oh, yeah, because there were people at work who had not seen it. And I remember them specifically
I agree with Viper again there. If you choose to wait, it's on you. So wait, here's my thing, though.
Viper.
Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing, right? So a part of me, see, I sometimes I think I got an evil twin because a part of me love to piss people off, right? And there's a part of me of that. And if I know, and I get a kick out of that. Maybe maybe I'm a masochist that's or a narcissist that way. Anyway, so this is what I believe, right? I think if you haven't watched the episode, right, and you're not up to date, and I know a lot of people at work got mad at me when MCU came out, right, and when the final battle of the Avengers. I watched it. It was in the theaters, right? And I watched it at home bootleg, right? Allegedly watched it bootleg. And then I was like, on social media, I was like, so they built a time machine and left it like that. Everybody that watched that movie instantly wrote to me personally, be like, you're an asshole. I'm like, what are you talking about? I wasn't talking about that movie. I wasn't talking about end battle, whatever, final battle, whatever, the Avengers. And the thing is that I'm not a fan of that, right? I'm not a fan of that, but I knew it was going to piss people off, and a part of me got a kick out of that. And immediately, so guess what? One of my employees tried to do, and you know him, D Nice. Guess what he tried to do when Star Wars came out? He wanted to go to the movies first before I did, so he could come to work and tell me how it ended. And I was like, sorry, I already seen that movie. Too late. You can't spoil it. He got pissed off even more.
See, movies are even worse than shows because we started talking about shows. Movies. I will say this: you got 3 months before you can post it on social media because it's so bad at first on these huge blockbuster movies. Like, I'm not trying to fight. I
agree. Endgame was trash. That's why. See, somebody on the comment wrote, Luis Ortiz wrote, Endgame was trash. I agree.
That's nothing to do
that's
with
why
it.
I didn't think.
But we all have the right to watch to find out for ourselves. Like, give me 3 months before you post something about a movie because I might not go to the movie right when it comes out. So give me a little time. Now, let's even say 2 months. Let's cut it down to be fair. 2 months. Now, if I haven't seen it after 2 months, all right, spoiler, that I'm not going to go see it. I'll wait for it to come out, and then that's on me. But you got to wait at least 2 months before you start posting stuff.
Yeah, but I just did it. You know what? The reason why I did it on Endgame was because I knew so many people bought tickets early. They were scavenging for tickets.
That's the
and I
thing,
just like,
though,
you know what?
You took the most anticipated movie in the last 20 years and ruined it for people.
Now that you know the movie, but if I just wrote that day and I didn't tell you about it and I just wrote, so they build a time machine, that has nothing to do with Endgame.
What are you talking about? Listen.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Until you watch that movie,
no, hold on, stop,
you didn't know what that meant.
Stop. What happened at the end of the movie before that? What happened?
I forgot because I don't remember. So.
Oh my God. So in Infinity War, at the end, everybody turns into dust. Oh, hold on. Should I hit the spoiler alert button in case people are...
Spoiler alert.
Say it.
Well, in case you guys haven't seen it yet, spoiler alert. Well, sorry, one of my employees texted me being a little brat. Yeah, so they all turn to dust and they all disappear, right? That's the end of Infinity War. So everybody and their mother who just got done watching that, right, was like, oh, how are they going to bring everybody back? Because they're not going to kill off half the freaking cast for, the future. So what are they going to do? How are they going to do this? What are the theories? What are the things? All this stuff was going around. And then you put Time Machine for the next movie. Well, motherfucker, you just ruined. Everybody knows what that means then. That's not like it's like some if you would have put Time Machine in Infinity War, where it had nothing, okay, this has nothing to do with anything really. Or Time Machine in Ant-Man when he goes into the quantum realm. Okay, no big deal. I really don't, But no, when everybody's dead and they got to find a way to bring everybody back, and you put Time Machine, I guess that's how they bring everybody back. Great.
But a part of me just like, I don't know. See, I knew I was gonna get like shit for it, but that was just a part of me just enjoyed that part. I don't know. I don't know why. See, that's why sometimes I say that's why I think sometimes I have the evil twins, and sometimes I like to do shit just to piss people off. Dude, I used to do it all the time. I used to do it all the time with when it came like up north with my family, because my family is very religious, bro. I used to go ham on religion, and I used to almost have to leave because my mom would like will get so agitated about it. But
Yo,
anyways.
Viper, just so you know, real quick, if you haven't seen it by now, yeah, this is what we're talking about. I'm sorry, it's been out too long. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to listen, get out, because like, dude, it's been forever. I can watch it for free on Disney Plus or Netflix.
What?
Like, Endgame, he's like, he still hasn't
Oh.
seen it.
Oh, he still hasn't seen it? No, I'm watching it
Viper
all in
still
a row. I
hasn't
just
seen it.
finished.
Sorry, Viper.
I just finished Ragnarok. I still got 3 more movies to go, and I'm done with the whole series.
Ragnarok is one of my favorite movies ever. That was so
Ragnarok
I love
is
Thor.
funny. It's
Thor's
hilarious.
Like the heroes, and I love Ragnarok.
good. It's been like 5 years. I think we could spoil that one. Oh man, it's a great movie though. That movie is classic. All right, so let's just jump into the end of the show, and it's everybody's favorite segment. I think it's time for get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Yes, yes.
So I
And
don't
this
know if I
one-
can find any sound
go
effects for
first?
that one.
Can I go
I don't
first?
think
Okay,
there's a
wait.
sound effect called "fuck out of here" quite yet. We're gonna make one
Oh.
though.
Yeah, we gotta make one.
So this one for me, this one's dedicated to my coworkers that are
Okay.
leaving before before we close, and they want to help out a customer like last second, but they don't want to at the same time. So this is what happened, right? I'm helping out this customer. They tell me, "What's your financing options for this store?" I explain it, and I'm like, "Okay, I'd like to apply, but first, give me that computer or that cell phone or that tablet or that whatever." Just to put it like that. And I go grab the device because my coworker said, "Hey, I'm leaving. Can you take care of this customer?" It's like, "Sure, I got your back. I got you. Just leave. I got you." I go get the device. On my way back, this motherfucker is doing the application for the customer. I'm like, "Listen, what? Are you supposed to leave? Like, were you supposed to leave?" And he's like, "Oh, I'll do this and I'll leave." Like, no. You finish with that customer now. Here's the item. You finish. Fuck out of here. I'm out. You want to take my brother pin, my credit card application? Take the whole customer. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So fucked up. I'm like, what? You doing that now?
Yeah, bro. We used to have somebody at Home Theater that used to do that, bro. It was slick as shit, bro. Used to sneak around them as they're trying to do the sales. Like, oh, you want to do the branded? You said you want to do the branded payment? Do the branded payment, and then send them with the employee. Yeah, I used to do that shit.
Popping.
What do you mean used to?
Yeah.
I still run that scam. Oh boy. All right.
Oh man.
Bazai, what's your
So-
fuck out of here?
No, you go ahead. You get on yours. Go. You do yours, and then I'll do mine.
All right. Man, I wasn't ready. That's why I was gonna have you go first and think of one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess this week's fuck out of here, man. I wasn't ready for this. I kind of put myself on the spot. I guess
was me
it
last
comes
week.
to people who show up at a at a place of business and they see the hours on the door written, and you come in early to try to walk into work, and they first of all are staring at the hours and then turn to you and say, "Are you guys open yet?" No, the hours are right there. Well, I just need this one thing. Can I run in and get it? Yeah, well, you can get it in 45 minutes when we fucking open. Fuck out of here with that shit. God damn it. If we open at 10 o'clock, that doesn't mean 9:35 you could run in and grab something. If the front door isn't unlocked and you can't go through it, don't pull open the door and walk through it. It opens and closes on its own for a reason. Don't touch my door. Don't come in early. Fuck out of here.
Ooh,
I like that one. I like that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I
That was
like
a good
that. So here's mine, right? And it has to do with the time right now, and it has to do with news and the way they spread things. So here's my thing. So obviously the election already passed and all that shit. So but this is not a political one. It's not a political one, but it coincides. It goes with it,
I
right?
was gonna say.
So every time our president right now, Donald Trump, had a rally, they would say super spreader. Oh, he's doing a super spreader. He's doing a super spreader. Okay. All right. It was all over. Every news covered it, and that was the that was the title. Super spreader. Donald Trump and his super spreader. Well, let me tell you something. On the promise of e-commerce, what the fuck is the difference of us opening the fucking doors and letting all these people in Wouldn't that be considered a super spreader? No, but you know what? It doesn't matter. You know why? Because there's money coming in. So there is no difference. It's just the hypocrisy of this damn fucking country that it's okay for them to talk shit and cover our president and consider a super spreader, but when the companies do it to let people in and buy shit for Black Friday, it's not considered a super spreader. Fuck out of here. We gotta go in there and survive that shit. I'm gonna be with my mask.
Wrong.
Get in line, motherfucker. Get in line.
Shut
No,
up!
you can't come in. That's
Hey,
how
do
it
me a
be.
favor.
Fuck out of here.
Shut up!
Hey, do me a favor. Be sure you go back and you watch this video once we're done, because I added some sound effects to you talking, and I'm just curious what you think of them.
All right, I will. I always watch it. My wife was like, if this is how you get more views, I just like rewatching the show. I want to see what can we improve on. Yeah, and I get one more view because I log in with something else.
You do, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
That's all you gotta do.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay. So when you go to a restaurant, right, for the first time, do you ask to try the food before you buy it? It's like, hey,
No,
can I try that steak before I buy it?
no.
Well,
Only when you're going only when
So,
you're in the
hold
mall,
on.
they'll be like, pork.
hold on.
And I'll be like, yeah.
So, you
So
know,
go ahead.
there's a lot of businesses out there, right? If I go to an ice cream shop, I can taste the flavors. I got one
Yes,
down the
yes.
street. Hold on. If I go buy a car, I get to test drive that car before
That's
I buy
true.
it. When I go to
That's
the grocery store, I get to touch and feel my produce before I pick it out, right?
Yeah, but
So
do you
certain-
get to try the steak before you buy it though? At a restaurant, served.
that's a little bit different. But what are you serving?
So listen to this. My mom is selling pasteles, right? You know what pasteles are, right?
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know why you say that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. I know that is. Oh yeah.
he had a memory. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good.
So for coquito, I offer because it's a liquid. It's like boom, here you go, try this out before you buy it. But for the pastel, it's a process. You gotta cook it for a long time for people to try. Anyways, I'm not offering people to try it. This person going to hit me up like, hey, can I try ayunta? Ayunta is two pasteles in one. Like, hey, can I try one before I buy it? I'm like, motherfucker, no. Do you go to a restaurant, try the food before
Okay.
you buy it?
See now that you explained it to me, and I apologize. I thought you were going someplace else with this one. So that's on me for being a messiah and assuming I knew where you're going. Honestly, I thought you were
Yep.
going to talk about being at work and people asking if they can try something or open something to see if it fits.
I thought he was going with that too. That's
Right
what I
when the
thought
box
too.
is sealed, and I really thought you were going that way. That you're right. Nobody should be fuck out of here with that. Listen, if you call up a restaurant, you order food. There ain't no hell. Yo, can you deliver me a sample first before you deliver me my full meal? Because I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like, nah, man, fuck out of here.
Right?
With
You
that.
just buy it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, too bad.
Don't buy it
that
again,
one,
right?
You're right. Okay.
Yeah, don't
It's
buy
like-
it again if you don't like it.
Yep.
Like, fuck out of here. Nah, money. I gotta make money. We gotta make money. You know what I'm saying? We got to
Yeah,
make
COVID
some
is
money.
tough on people, bro. COVID is tough. We
Yeah.
have to figure out another way to make money.
So
Coquito, I got you. I'll give you a little shot. I brought like 17 shots to work without alcohol, before I
Oh,
time,
I'm glad
it
you
was
clarified that
without
shit.
yeah, you notice how everybody's having a good time that night at work. Wink, wink.
yeah, when the laser line is looking screwed up.
Yeah. Why is the laser line like this?
Laser and eyes like this. Yeah, what's up with this?
Why is the TVs in the racetrack left and right and left and right?
It just looks prettier that way. It's like a flower. It's blooming.
Yeah, that was Coquito. That's what it was.
Oh man.
So that part for Coquito, it's a little drink. So I brought little shots of Coquito to work for people, without alcohol. HR without alcohol. Just
All right. So I think that's all we got for tonight. We're gonna keep
we
these
do.
a
Yeah, we
little
do.
bit shorter, maybe depending on what we talk about and what the topic is. But I hope I'll send the wishes out first. I'll let you guys end it. I definitely hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, very safe Thanksgiving. Send us pictures Send us text, write in the comments. Let us see some food. Let us see some festivities. And if you guys can get them to us, I might be able to put them and make them a part of next week's show. So we're trying different things. And one of the things I'm going to try is to get some stuff up from the crowd. So definitely post it in, show it. And you know what I'm saying? We'll kind of go from there.
If your
Guys?
dish looks A1, it's gonna get featured on
If
our
you're
corner.
what?
Your dish.
Oh,
Not your dish. Your dish.
yeah, that's like
I heard
what?
him. I don't know what you're talking. I heard him.
I was like, what?
Your dish. Dish. Your
Oh!
food.
See?
Now I know what you thought.
I was like, what?
Your plate. If your plate looks
Yeah.
A1, not your bitch. Your dish. Your dish. Your
All
plato.
right.
Your
He was
comida.
sucking on something before the show started.
Yeah. So make sure, please make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Just send us your pictures of your food. We would like to see what you guys. We will be posting ours. Some of us, have chefs for for sisters and
I'm
to
gonna be
have
posting
nice
all
dishes.
that shit all day.
So-
I'm gonna be like, oh, this is what I get now. Oh,
So-
now this, now this, now this, now this,
Yeah.
all day.
So follow
Listen.
us on Generation Shock 2020 on Instagram and Gen Shock 2020 on Twitter, and subscribe and
Hey,
deuces.
she hold on real quick. She's so good that you talk about. Man, I was telling her how I want to do beer mimosas, like I was telling you, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go out and get a case of Shock Top, some orange juice. Man, they went out today food shop doing the rest of the shopping, or is it yesterday? I forget. I think it was yesterday for the thing. And there's a freaking 24 pack of Shock Top. Man, she knows we ready to go. We going in.
Oh.
Did you get your bacon?
Dude, 2 big old packets of bacon. Don't start with that bacon shit, dude. It would listen. We finally last week started talking again after that. My nieces and I.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
good.
it was like a
That's good.
2-week feud over bacon to the point that she was on the phone. I know we're getting sidetracked. We're supposed to end the show, but it's funny because you brought it up to the point that I went upstairs to go use their bathroom, and I could hear her tell her friend. She goes, "Oh yeah, I'm talking to my uncle again. We're no longer mad at him." So she was telling her friend that she wasn't talking like, oh my gosh, it was bad. It was so funny. Just rule number 1, ladies out there, if you want to get with me, you can't take my bacon from me. Like, you better leave me some.
Nah. His two strips are his. Get him 2
Yes,
strips.
always.
That's
So,
it.
all right. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. And
Thank you.
hopefully we'll get some things. We won't have any more problems in the
Future.
progress. Yeah, the future here.
Future
And
episode.
we'll be able to get some other things going for you to make it more interesting and more entertaining. So until then.
Oh, by the
much
way,
love.
before we end it real quick, this is episode 40.
No,
Oh, you
episode
did?
40. No, I'm kidding. So this is the Messiah episode, episode 40.
Episode
older
no,
than that, never mind.
yeah, more than that. So there's episode 40, bro. That's a big progress, bro. That's continuous, 40 weeks in a row, bro. So, and for more to come, deuces.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.